What's good, folks? Welcome back to the Threesome Show with Bridget, Angie, and Don. I am Don. Y'all already know who Angie is. And Bridget is taking some much needed time off. So, in her absence, y'all just gonna have to rock with us. You dig? So, tonight we got two really good topics for y'all. The first one we got to talk about is what motivates you. Like, what gets you motivated? What gets you out the bed every damn day? We're gonna talk about that shit. We're also gonna talk about the 8 top relationship topics for 2025. It's crazy because 2 years ago I did this same thing, and it's totally changed. So we're gonna talk
Mm-hmm.
about that because people are not talking about the same thing anymore.
They're not
But
the new day and age.
hell yeah, and
It
when
comes
I
to
saw what moved
relationships.
from number 1 to number 4, and I was like, damn, I thought that was gonna still be number 1, but it's not. So let's talk about what motivates you. What gets you moving in the right direction every day? What motivates you, Ange?
What motivates me? Hmm. I feel like there are a lot of things that motivate me. Just I feel like the top one is just my own ambition.
Okay.
Just me wanting, just me wanting more for myself. You know, me wanting to be able to live a happy life. That motivates that really is what motivates me. Me wanting to my joy my joy of life.
Okay. Okay.
Things might not be always 100%, but I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here and I'm
Exactly.
rocking and I'm keeping it moving. I'm keeping it moving no matter how good, how bad, you know. I got to keep it moving. I also have I don't want to say my family definitely keeps me moving. I have a few brothers and sisters. My youngest sister is 12. So, I got to make sure that, you know, I'm good with, myself. So then, I can be a good role model and things like that. Dawn, did you freeze? It's your hot spot, Dawn. What else motivates me? My boyfriend really motivates me. My boyfriend is amazing.
That's
We
my
back?
fault. Yeah, we back.
It's
We
okay.
back.
It's all right. So, yes, my boyfriend motivates me a lot. My boyfriend motivates me a great deal. He's my other half, and I feel like, you have to be able to show up for if you can't show up for yourself, you can't show up for anybody else. So, I got to make sure that I can show up for myself so then I can show up for him. You know, um I don't want to say that our relationship is like 50-50. It basically is 50-50, but I need to make sure that I have the other, you know, maybe he's only 30% one day. Well, that means that I got to come with my 70 and stuff like that. So,
Exactly.
just,
Exactly.
you know, having a partner is really motivating. There's a lot of things that I want in our life, and those things take money. Those things take preparations. Those things take time and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And not that I don't want those things for myself, but being in a relationship definitely has put a little bit of a fire under me to, make sure that all of my stuff is good. So then, when we go to, get married or, buy a house or, not even financial, I'm in therapy, so just to make sure that I'm good, just to make sure that my mind and all of that is good for the next steps in our relationships and in our life.
Yeah, because when you're in a relationship, you should motivate each other. Like
Definitely.
even though that's not the only drive for a person, But when you're in a relationship, when you have somebody who's your cheerleader going, you know what? Today might not have been our best day, but tomorrow gonna be 1,000 times better. And you wake up the next morning and you know, we just spoke about this last night, and he said or she said, today's gonna be a better day. So you wake up and you get out the bed with a different outlook in life. And that's, pushing each other is what it's all about.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, in a lot of relationships now, it's more of a competition as opposed to cheering each other on. Like you said, if he wakes up and he's at 30% for that day, that doesn't mean that he's only making 30% pay, because it's not all financial. But he may have just woke up and his emotional bank account is at 30%. That means yours has to be at 70% to make sure that he feels better throughout the rest of the day. So I can dig that. Like, with me, like, it was for a long time. Money was like my only motivation. Like, everything I did it was all about money.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like I just want to have peace. Like, I just want to chill. I want to laugh. I want to cut up, have jokes. Because at the end of the day, when your day ends, you know what I'm saying? What are you really doing? Like,
Exactly.
are you focused on, because you can focus on money all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was money driven, I noticed I would rush through my day and through my week.
Mm-hmm.
So at 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm just trying to get to 5 o'clock in the evening. So I miss an entire day because all I'm focused on is the beginning and the end. And then on Monday, I'm just trying to get to Friday. So now I missed the whole week. And then as you get older and you start to realize, yo, my life is flying by me and I'm not taking a moment to enjoy none of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you really have to take time to enjoy the moments. I tell my wife all the time, like, you never know when a moment becomes a memory. So enjoy all of those. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so that later on, you might be able to sit back and laugh at that. I remember when we were sitting there and we was just having food at the kitchen table and you did something stupid. Enjoy the moments, So yeah, like, now traveling is what motivates me. Like, being able to jump up, plan a trip, or here's how it actually works. I jump up, I give the idea for a trip, and then my wife plans the trip, because that's how it kind of
Absolutely.
works out.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's how it works.
Absolutely.
That's the way it works.
We just
That's
need
the
that little
real
piece of
deal.
we just need that little piece of
Yeah,
plastic or metal for when the time comes so we can go ahead and hit submit.
exactly. So, guys, sometimes all you got to do is plant the seed of, you know what? Let's do this in June.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you, a good woman gonna be like, bet, I got you. What we looking like financially, so I can start
Yep.
planning this right. You know what I'm saying? What
Yep.
we got, where we at with it.
That's exactly
And
how I am. Yeah.
and
Go ahead.
most guys with good women on their arm, that's usually how it works out. Now there are guys who are extraordinary planners. Like, they can sit there and go, you know what, baby, just go ahead and pack a suitcase and this is what you're going to need, and they already got the trip planned out. But most women like to have their hands on it, because I planned a trip and I thought I did my big one. I did the research.
Oh,
I
God.
planned the
What
trip.
happened?
When we got to the Airbnb, it was just like, it advertised as the full house, but it was the full basement. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, there's like people above us and they can like walk down the stairs. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Oh,
So
no.
now, had my wife planned that, she would have dot the I's and cross the T's. Wait, hold on. They said it's the full house, but the entrance is to the basement. So what's wrong? See, I wasn't paying attention to shit like that. So a lot of times I'll go ahead and just say, you know what? baby, this is what I want to do. This is what I want us to do. And she'd be like, I bet. Let's start
Hmm.
looking it up. And what'll motivate me to do more is I don't want it to all fall on her shoulders. So what I'll do is while she's looking, I'm looking. If she finds a place, I'll go ahead and YouTube, look it up. Don't say, okay, this resort got this many bad reviews. And so I try to work with her so it don't all
Hmm.
fall on her shoulders. But at the end of the day, the whole planning phase is what she do best, you know.
Yeah, that's my
But
area of
but
expertise.
yeah, I
Yeah, I
know
like to plan.
we
That's
spoke
my
about that.
yeah, that's my thing. I don't want to say I'm a control freak, but a little bit. So I definitely have to make sure that I have my hands kind of in everything because I need to know what's going on. I need to know when, where, what. I need all details. I need all details, or else my brain is not going to be able to function correctly.
That's because you're an Aquarius and we're very analytical. So you try to analyze every aspect of it.
Everything. I need
See,
to know what's up.
me, I just analyze the financial aspect of it. Like, is it good financially? Can we financially make that happen? But like my wife, like if I give her a thought, like her every waking thought is that trip. And she will sit there and she'll wake up in the middle of the night. Hold on, I got something I got to write down just in case this happens.
Yeah, we got to keep
We
it on the
need to,
brain.
because for me, I'm like, okay, so we booked the trip, we booked the flight, we go. She's like, no, wait, you got to make
No.
sure we both got enough cash in our pocket just in case. And I'm like, just in case what? The trip's already paid for. She was like, no, in case something happens, we got to have cash in hand. And I'm like, I never thought about that shit. So,
Yeah.
but
Do you
that's
not have anything planned when you go out there? Do you just all right, we're gonna go to this state. We booked it. Cool. We're gonna see what's popping when we get out there?
that's it. Like
Absolutely not. What
fly
if you
by
get out there and
wire.
there's nothing to do?
Well, then we do each other. That's it. You know what I'm saying? We do us. You know what I'm saying? If all else
No.
fails, we do each other. That's it.
No, we gotta have something to do. We gotta make sure that we've checked out our restaurants that we want to go to. We gotta make sure that the hotel is good. We
See,
gotta make sure
that's
that, yeah, we gotta excursions.
that's y'all.
What?
That's what women do. That we don't guys don't think about shit like that. Guys are not thinking about fucking excursions. We thinking, does it have a pool? Does it have liquor? It's a good place for us to be. Fuck it. It's like it's good.
We're
But
gonna be in
see,
the
y'all
hotel
be
the whole
thinking
time?
about,
No, we cannot sit in the hotel the
yeah,
whole time.
hell
Absolutely
yeah.
not. But
Why
I
not?
mean, because that's boring. I could sit stationary at home and save my money.
No, but see, it's stationary someplace else. You know, it's
No,
you
no.
you get
See,
stationary
I used to
elsewhere.
be that kind of girl. I used to be that kind of girl. Now, when we go out, no, I need to go somewhere. I need to go somewhere. I need to make sure that, like, I remember we went to Texas a couple years ago, and I had the restaurants. We went to the aquarium, all that. Yeah, I was looking up smoke shops, all of that to make sure that we was right and tight. Yeah, all of that. You got to make sure that you have everything. I was even googling like how much lifts would be to and from each place that we wanted to go just to make sure that our budget was intact.
See, I just think we as long as we got enough money in the account, let's roll. Like let's do this.
India,
Like when we went to
but you gotta make
Cancun,
sure you have enough money when you get back home too.
but yeah, you take care of everything before at home before you leave.
Yeah, but still, you still
Take
can't go
care.
back home, bro. Cause you didn't spend all your
Yeah,
money on vacation.
hell yeah, get back. You know what I'm saying? Tapped out. Let's do it again. You know what I'm saying? Let's build that up and do it again.
Hey, yo,
Mm.
a mess. No, absolutely not. Mm-mm.
I know I'm gonna mispronounce your name, and if I do,
Her name is
blame
Keela.
it on the Keela.
Yeah, it's my sister.
Okay.
Her name. Yeah, it's my sister. Her name is Lakila.
We just gonna call you.
Like
Okay, Keela. I
tequila.
can work with Keela.
Yeah, yeah, that's Keela.
Yeah,
Hey,
Keela.
Keela.
Yeah, tequila ain't done nothing good for me. So, but I appreciate your comment though. Um, what up, Keela? Because I was about
Yeah.
to butcher your name, and I'm big on names. So
No, that's
thanks for
big. That's
joining.
big
And
sis. That's big sis.
oh, big sis.
Yeah, it's my older sister.
Yeah, that's exactly why the wife handles it all. Handle
Exactly.
because for me, it's like jump in, let's do things. Let's whatever comes up, we do that. My wife be like, "Nah, we going ATV riding." I'm like, "ATV riding? I,
Absolutely.
I didn't see that." You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
that didn't come up.
Yes, we got to get photos. We got to get videos. We got to have looks for the. Yeah, we got to have. You can't just go somewhere and not do anything. You got to actually make the memories that you're talking about. You got to have the moments that you were talking about. And honestly, and I was talking to when I was when I first started therapy, this was something that was a big topic in my therapy sessions because I told her that I told her that I am a that I live for the moments to come. And I think that's why I control so much. And I think that's why I
Mm.
plan so much, just to make sure that I have something to look forward to in the future.
See, I've changed this, but I was always a live for the day person. Like I'm just living for today. And luckily enough, when I got with my wife, like we are literally planning shit a year out. I've
Yes.
never done that shit.
You have
Plan a
to make
year
sure
out.
you getting what you want. Yeah.
Yeah, for me it was just like today. What am I going to do today?
Yeah. You just
Can't
seem
worry
so go
about
with the flow.
tomorrow.
You don't care what happens. Everybody's not
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I'm kind of, just, let's rock with it. My boy called me and he's like, "Yo, me and the wife is going out here." And I'm like, "Baby, today we going out here. Let's like that's what we gonna do. We gonna go where they going." It sounds like a good
No,
idea.
I'm gonna have to call him and be like, okay, so where are we going? Okay, so when are we going? Okay, so are we going to a specific restaurant? Because I need to look at their menu before I get there.
Oh my
I need to
God.
know what we wearing. What's the vibe? Like, are we chill? Are we wearing sweats? What's your girl wearing? She wearing heels? Because if she wearing heels, that means that I gotta put some heels on. It's a thing. Whole thing. It's a whole
Yo,
thing.
I've never ever in my life looked at a menu prior to going to a restaurant. Ever. Never have I done it.
I gotta make sure they serve espresso martinis.
Um
Everybody don't sell that.
and Nish will look up the menu. She'd be like, we can't go there because they ain't got nothing I want to eat. I wouldn't have
Exactly.
found that shit out until I got there.
No, I don't want to go there and be disappointed.
Every place got appetizers, shit, some wings,
Yeah, but
hamburger, something.
every place don't got all things. No.
Let me tell you, worse, the time that I really wish I would have done that. So me and my peoples, we all took a trip out to LA, right? And I'm not a foodie. Like I don't give a like. Give me some goddamn wings and some fries, and I don't get where we at.
You
And we
good.
went to fucking. I don't even want to give this restaurant props by mentioning on the air, but I'll do it. We went to Nobu in LA.
I still want to go. I need to go.
This might deter that.
Oh.
Me and Nisha had two drinks. I had a steak that was probably about the size of my finger.
Oh, I know it ran you an arm and a leg. If you're starting with that, that's not going to deter me. Sorry. It's not gonna.
And Nisha had the fuck cod or something like I don't know, some kind of fish.
A piece of fish.
$400 for a $5 bill. So I said never the
See,
fuck again.
and this is why you look at the menu before you go. You could have saved your $400.
Hell yeah. Because
You
I'd
could have
have been
saved your
like, oh
$400.
no, hell no. Hell no. There's no damn way in the world I'm gonna spend a fucking car note on dinner. There we go. Chilean sea
Oh,
bass. That's what the
Chilean
hell
sea
she had.
bass. Well, Nisha was at least was it good at least? Was it at least good? Was the
I
food
mean, the
good?
steak was decent. You know, it was steak. Like I could have went to Old Charlie's and got steak. The fuck is this steak?
That's how me listen, and honestly, reasons like that are why I don't go to extremely fancy restaurants anymore. Like when we went to Texas,
Yeah.
I looked up this restaurant. I don't remember. I think it was called like I think it was called like Tux or something. I don't remember. But it was supposed to be it was a it was a nice seafood restaurant, and I researched it. It was fancy. We got nice. I had on slacks. I had on slacks. Like
Okay. Okay. You was dressed. Okay.
exactly. Like I had on dress pants to go to dinner. Dress pants, heels, shirt. It was all cute. Nastiest meal I ever had in my
Wow.
most worst meal I ever had in my life. They had crab legs. Oh, I had they had crab claws. I got that. Um Brandon had a salad, and I
Wow.
think something else. The best thing that was there was the Caesar salad that we ate.
He just
It
said
was terrible.
the Caesar. He just said the Caesar salad was the best part of the meal. Damn.
It was terrible, and I will never go to a place like that ever again. And Nisha, yeah, I love to look up the local restaurants too, because that's the places that be good, not those big old expensive restaurants. And also, listen, we went to Poppy's Cuisine.
Mm. You didn't like it?
I will never go back.
Now, see, I actually enjoyed Poppy Cuisine, but I hate Black Swan.
My lobster was cooked so much, that motherfucker was wrapped up so god daggone tight. They cooked that lobster so hard.
Wow.
Cooked that lobster so hard. Oh my goodness gracious. No. Then they got the
And
nerve to
see,
be ghetto. No.
what? See, okay, so here's the thing, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and admit this on air because I'm transparent. And yeah, I make some fuck ups. So Nisha said, let's go to Poppy Cuisine. I'm thinking, so I'm from Brooklyn. Poppy Cuisine, that's just some Spanish food. You know what I'm saying? Like
No.
we gonna get some Spanish
No.
food.
It's your homeboy
I got
Poppy, that
there.
nigga down the street.
Yeah, yeah. It's Poppy from up the street. Exactly. I was like, this is not what the hell I thought it was gonna be. But
You
I
thought you
enjoyed it.
went
It
to
was
a
the
taco.
food was it was pretty deep. Right. I was thinking tacos, tequila. Even though Keela ain't never done nothing good for me. I ain't forget about you, Keela. But I was like, it was gonna be on some Mexican stuff. No, it was
No.
not that. Black
That's why you gotta
Swan,
look it up before.
worst experience I've ever had at a restaurant was Black Swan.
Black Swan, that's in
Worst.
Baltimore?
Yeah.
I don't
Hell
think I've ever
yeah.
been. I don't think I've ever
Yo,
been.
don't waste your time. It first of all, when you go in there, the music's so loud you can't really talk to each other,
I
which is what you
hate a
kind of do at
place
dinner.
like that. Oh my god! Like, are we at the club?
Exactly that. The menu is trash. Yes. So they got like a chicken box. Like first of all, if I go to a fancy restaurant, I'm not
A
ordering a
chicken
chicken box.
box.
I'm not doing that shit. And the chicken box, it literally comes in like Asian style box with chicken and fries and some shit. And I'm like, I'm not spending extra money to eat fucking chicken. I do that shit in my kitchen.
Paying for an aesthetic.
Yeah. And then it was elbow like this. Everybody packed in like sardines. Never again. Never again. Worst experience I've ever had at a restaurant
Black
was that.
Swan.
Mm-hmm.
Do they
When it
have a
first
club
opened,
in Black Swan?
it is the club. It's the club
Like,
where you eat food at.
is it the?
Literally.
Is it? Do they have it upstairs?
I don't know if they had an upstairs. If they, I went when it first opened up. And of
Ugh,
course,
I want to Google it now.
anytime,
I don't have my iPad. God dang it!
anytime
Because
anything
I
first
might
opens
have
up in
been.
Baltimore, everybody flocks to it. And it was a black-owned restaurant too, so everybody flocked to it. We get there,
Yeah,
we had reservations for 9. They didn't see us till 10:30. Let's start there. Yeah.
just the two of
Yeah.
y'all.
No, it was a group of us. And although it was a group of us, we all had one reservation. They sat us separately. So we was here and the rest of us was way over there.
Wait. They didn't sit y'all all at one table?
No. We was literally texting each other, how's your food? Because they was way over on the other side.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Mm.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not texting from the other side of the restaurant.
The worst. The worst
Absolutely not.
situation.
How embarrassing.
So yeah, so I like the way. So when you were talking about just you motivating him motivating you, like that's huge in relationships, and sometimes I think we lack that in relationships. I think we get to the point where we think more so of ourselves and not damn like what does my mate need today, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And when we change that mindset, when we change that it's all about me, because when you get into a relationship, like realistically it's not all about you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's about
Y'all
us.
too.
Like where are we today, you know what I'm saying? And I'll encourage everybody to do this. It's something that I do very often. um, Once a week, once a month, just ask your mate, like, where's your emotional bank account? Like, is it full and we're good? Or is it depleted and we need to start finding some ways to build that back up? But check on your mate's emotional bank account because especially for men, we keep things inside. Um, and even when the world is crumbling around us, we'll sit back in the corner and think we got this. Um, and when all those things are falling on us, especially for women will, even though women are more free with their emotions, you all will still act as if I'm gonna make all of this work. You may not know how, but you are looking for plan A through Z, and you are trying to figure out how to make it all work. So guys, check on your lady. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then, once a week, once a month. Don't go further than once a month though. Never let a month go by where you don't ask the question, what's your emotional bank account looking like? Do I need to fill it back up? Are you being depleted? Because the world depletes it, and if we're not cautious, we'll deplete it from each other as well.
Mm-hmm.
So just ask the question. It sounds like a crazy question, and most of the time somebody's gonna say, "Yo, we good. We good."
Yeah.
But if you wait until that emotional bank account hits zero,
Then you ain't gonna get
let me
nothing.
tell you, it is so hard to come back from that shit. When a woman says, "Oh, I'm at zero," that means you've missed so many different cues and touch points where you could have been like, "Nah, yo, you fall. Let me pull you up a little bit." You know what I'm saying? Or
Women too.
Yeah, when your man says,
But your man,
if your man ever says he's at zero, that means a few things have had to happen. He has no peace at home. He has no peace at work. His sex life is not where he wants it to be. Um, and he is really just trying to figure out how to make this thing stay together when he's falling apart.
hmm and he
So
won't say nothing.
he will not say a thing. He will not complain. He will not argue. He will not gripe. That's not what men do. We will sit there and we'll hold that shit on our chest and we'll go to bed every night. And as soon as you close your eyes and go to sleep, we are pissed the fuck
And he just
off. We
laying
like,
there.
yo,
Yep.
another day. And he will lay there and
Yep.
stare at the ceiling,
Contemplating all of that shit.
everything. So please, ladies, I know every woman wants to know how to prevent my man from cheating. Keep his emotional bank account up. Because I guarantee if you keep his emotional bank account up, he is going to make sure that your shit stays full. That means when you at work, all of a sudden you get some flowers, that's because his emotional bank account is full. He got something he could spend on you. You know what I'm saying?
Also, when y'all see me do this, know that Angie has something very, very insightful to say.
Mm.
Something that I have learned. Ladies, when it comes to your man and his emotional bank account, please know that it is not your job to have every solution for that man.
Mm.
Please know that every time he comes to talk to you, he is not coming to talk to you. He's not always looking for advice. He's not always looking for, somebody to answer. He's not always looking for the answer. At that point in time, 9 times out of 10, he's mostly just looking for you to just listen to him. 9 times out of 10, he just needs to get it off of his head and have it said out loud to somebody other than his homeboys. That's just going, oh, you got it, Joe. You good, Joe. You good, Joe. He just needs something that's other than that. But it's exactly, Niche. It's our job literally to listen and not judge, because at the end of the day, that man is going to want to figure out he's going to want to figure out things on his own because he's a man.
Mm-hmm.
So just know that, if you are coming to your man and, he is feeling comfortable enough to open up to you and things like that, you always trying to come up with a solution can push him away, because that might not be what he's looking for. Day Wop, what's good, Day Wop? Appreciate the watch. And yeah, just know that you do not always have to have all the answers for your man. And also, you don't always have to have all the answers for everything, because that can weigh a lot on a woman, trying to have the answers for everything. Exactly, Niche. If he cannot come to his woman, he will go elsewhere. Just listen to him. And in my case, and you know what, like, the things that I say, I speak off of experience. I'm never going to speak about something that I don't know about. I'm not, because that's just not me. I don't like to give that kind of insight. But in my situation, it's not that he wasn't going, it's not like he wasn't going to, other girls to go talk to and things like that. But at the end of the day, he just didn't want to talk to me.
Right.
Because when he came to me, I was just like, all right, what are we gonna do about it? Let's make a plan. Let's make a plan. Let's get this taken care of right now. And it's like, I didn't ask for all that. Oh, he not on the game. He took it. He took it with him. He not in here with me.
That's because B is paying attention to the show. He watching the show.
Exactly. He's giving me his undivided attention, which I appreciate. And I appreciate that you got it too. Appreciate you. But yeah, just like I said, it wasn't I what he wasn't looking for the answers from me because he wanted to figure it out on his own. But I was just so, gung ho in helping, and I'm just such a person that takes charge and things like that. I really had to step out of myself to be able to really sit and listen to him, to, for him, honestly, and even for him to for him to help him come up with solutions on his own and stuff like that. So,
So
be there for your man, but you don't have to be every answer for that man.
no,
He can
because
figure it out.
sometimes we just want, and men and women, we just want a sounding board. We want somebody we can bounce some ideas off of, because at the end of the day, those ideas may change the dynamics of their household. So they can't go elsewhere and bounce those ideas. They got to bounce it off of home, you know. And if you hear something that's off the wall and you're like, okay, well, maybe we're not going to go out tomorrow and buy 5 houses. Let's start with the first one, baby, and we can do
Mhm.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But they're just looking for some place to bounce the idea off of, because the same way that women, well, no, not the same way, because women never stop thinking. Y'all are thinking all the damn time. Y'all
Starting
are
on
sitting there cooking
antidepressants.
dinner, talking about what we're gonna eat 5 days from now. Look, what? Look at you. Look at you. That's you. That's you with.
What's that? That's my iPhone, bro.
Shout out to Apple for making the
No,
effects
for real.
for us.
Appreciate you.
So they're not always looking for you to solve the problem, but they are looking for you to find the kinks in the problem. Like if they say something to you, you're like, okay, well, I know you said you want to go out tomorrow, quit your job, and buy 5 houses. Let's do this. Let's figure out how we can get together and buy one house and keep our jobs right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they're looking for feedback, but not solve the problem, not
Mhm.
come up with solution. Give us a little
Mhm.
bit of feedback, because we will go off the deep end on you. Oh, I've had some deep end fucking thoughts, and unfortunately at the time I didn't have the woman that was like, well, maybe you shouldn't leave your job in the middle of the day to do this. Wait till the end. Get
Yeah.
the whole 8 hours worth of money, and then go do this. But yeah, you're right. You're right. And women, a lot of times, women just want a sounding board. When they're talking about their friends, they just want a sounding board. They don't need you to be like, oh, that bitch crazy. No, because now you just called her friend a bitch. Like, no,
Mhm.
they just needed you to listen, hear what
Mhm.
she's, let her get it out.
Mhm.
Once she gets it out, she's already fixed the problem in her head. She don't need your feedback. She just needs to talk to somebody that was not judgmental, who was going to listen to everything. And you know what you say at the end of, at the end of, so what are you going to do, man? That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. What are you going to do?
Right. And
Day one.
also,
You gotta hang tonight, and I need you to come on because we don't have a lot of guys that be fucking with the show. So Day one, come rock with us every week.
absolutely,
But
absolutely. Now, to reply to his comment, we can't say whatever because we feel as though women judge us no matter what. Now,
mm,
I feel like
mm,
just as a person, you have to, if to as a person, if you're coming to someone to speak to them about something personal or an issue or anything, I feel like you do have to be open to constructive criticism,
you do, you do.
because you can't expect me, you can't expect to say some off the wall shit and not have me do this.
Yeah, that side eye. That.
I feel like if you're going to present something to someone, you have to be ready for their reaction, because at the end of the day, we're all human beings. I'm going to have a reaction. Now, niche, you have to vet the correct woman. Absolutely.
True.
Absolutely.
Facts.
And back to what I was saying about, my situation, when my boyfriend was coming to me with, things going on in his life and stuff like that, and I had my way of going about things, that's because at that point in time, I wasn't the right woman for him to come to about it, because I didn't know how to because I didn't know how to help people other than how I knew how to help people, and my way isn't always the correct way. Therapy.
One of my biggest problems used to be, and depending on if I'm drinking or not, it
Oh
still
Lord,
is.
the sauce.
I will offer my suggestions based on how I would handle it. And I had to learn not everybody's the same as me. And I'll let certain things roll off my back, but it doesn't resolve the issue. And I had to realize not every time somebody comes to me with an issue, I need to give them my opinion on how I'll handle it, or a story of how I handled it in the past. It's just listen sometimes, and offer your okay. Okay, so what else? So how are you going to handle this? But not all the time do you need to offer your opinion, because people are different and you got to let people be who they are.
I also feel that there is no I feel like there is no problem making it clear from what you want with that conversation also. Like something that I've started doing now, I'm going to ask you straight up. Are you looking for me to just listen, or do you want some advice? Because honestly, that's going to change the way that I listen to this conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you want the advice, then then at that point in time, I'm gonna listen a little deeper. I'm gonna think a little deeper. If you're just looking to, if you're just looking for, maybe a little empathy, if you're just looking for somebody to, listen to you, then at that point in time, I'm gonna sit back. I'm going to at that point in time, I know to, Angie, watch your face. Watch your body movements, watch your body language. I know now that, now it's, let me just sit back and just, let me sit back and listen. I'm not gonna look at you like you crazy when you say some stuff. I'm gonna just, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen, because at that point in time, that's what you need from me. You just need me to listen. I'm gonna do that.
Right. You just need some clarity in a situation, and you're not asking me for my opinion. You just need somebody to bounce it off of. This is what happened, and this is how I handled it. And if you don't fix your face, like you said, you'll be sitting there looking at them like, the fuck?
Right.
And even though you ain't said nothing, you ain't said not one word, they already think I made the worst choice.
Yep.
Know what I'm saying? So before we all right. I need y'all to watch and not judge, because I ain't got my damn glasses on. So damn it, I might squint a little bit looking at this damn phone. But top eight topics for relationships in 2025. Right? Fuck this. All right.
How's your connection,
my damn
Don?
glasses, because this looks strong. Am I breaking up?
Yeah.
I'm breaking up. Can y'all? Oh no, I'm breaking up. Oh, it's because I grabbed my damn phone. Damn it. All right. Let's see if I can do this and still keep a signal. Good now. Can you hear me? Oh no, my signal's low. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna act like I got a computer in front of me because I do.
Y'all, it's time for me to take this sewing out. It's hanging by a thread, literally. Time for me to take this out. I'm still here. Hey guys. We back?
All right, we back. Damn it, goddamn connection. All right, all right. I promise y'all, we gonna fix this shit. I'm gonna fix this shit. Anyway,
We got this. We good.
top. I'm going to have to pull it up on the computer, so y'all rock with me. All right, here we go. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Hmm. Yeah.
Goddamn glasses.
All right,
Goddamn
Pops.
reflection and shit. Looking at the edge of my nose and shit. Okay, so I did this same topic about 2 years ago, and the number one reason or the number one topic for relationship conversations was money. It was all about money. That's
I can
changed.
see that.
So
What is it
as
now?
as people as people get older, as people grow up, they're like, okay, what I am looking for in a person has changed. Especially women. Women make more money now, so they, even though they don't want somebody who's a bum, they're
Hmm.
like, if you making a decent wage, we can work. So it's not money anymore. So I'm gonna start with number eight. Number eight is your dreams. Like, what do you dream? What do you plan on accomplishing? Those type of things. Like, what do you hope to accomplish in this world? That's number eight. And these are basically 8 dates. So these are 8 topics that you use for 8 first dates,
Hmm.
basically, or your first 8 dates.
Hmm.
This number seven is growth and spirituality. Um, like you want to make sure that y'all are on the same spiritual page, that y'all willing to grow in the same direction.
Hmm.
Number six is fun and adventure, which that wasn't even on the last one. Basically, like, what do you do for fun? Like, what do you do? Are you willing to be adventurous?
Hmm.
Um, Crazy story. So, like, me and my wife are going to Jamaica next year, and she's been there before, and she's like, "Oh, we got to go jump off the falls," and I was like, "Oh, put a hard pause on that. I'm not jumping off of anybody's falls into
Why not?
anybody's water.
What, you scared?
Can't swim. Well, I can
Dawn, you can't
swim.
swim?
I can swim. I can't tread water, so I can swim. If it's close enough that I can reach the other side, I can rock. But she's talking about when you jump
So you
in,
can float to the other
you
side.
yeah, because they're gonna give you a life jacket. I'm hoping. I need a life jacket. I need a life raft. I'm not adventurous like that no more. That was in my teens. I got shit to live for
Dawn.
now.
Come on,
No
Dawn.
pineapples. I got shit to live for these
You gotta,
days.
what you want? You ain't gonna die.
Shit. People die all the time, and I'm not gonna give them any extra damn room for me to die. So I'm not as adventurous. However, I do like to have fun. So we could find some fun shit that is safe, very fucking safe.
So
Um,
would you go parasailing?
I would go parasailing. Yes, yes. because it's usually over water. So if I fall, at least the water's gonna catch me.
I mean, that's
And
the
I
same
got
thing as jumping off of a cliff.
yeah, but I
The
got a
water's
little
going to catch
more.
you.
The parasail the water is a backup plan. The parasailing part I could do. The water's the backup plan. Mm-mm. Fuck that. So number 5 is family. Like, how do you interact with your family? How do you feel about your family? How did your family feel about you? Like, you know what I'm saying? If your family thinks you're a piece of shit, I'm probably gonna think you're a piece of shit as well. So that's number 5. Like, that's a topic that you should talk to somebody. Like, if they have kids, how are you with your kids? How are you with your baby moms? If you ask somebody that you're dealing with about their baby moms or their baby dad, and the first 5 words that come out their mouth is, "Oh, that bitch this and that nigga that,"
Red flag.
maybe not somebody who you want to be in a relationship with, because they don't even respect the person who
Red
gave birth to their
flag.
kids. So let that shit go. Um, this year in 2025, money and work is number 4. It used to be number 1. It used to be the most important thing that women and men would have a conversation about. It's
Mhm.
not anymore. It's number 4. Basically, like, do you got a job?
Mhm.
Can we save, or do you blow the money? That type of stuff.
Mhm.
Number 3 is sex and intimacy.
Okay.
I think that should be number 1. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. Like,
That it.
you
That,
know,
I don't think that's just you, but
I think that should be number 1.
continue.
Like, how often do we get it, and how often can we get it in? You know,
Oh Lord. Mhm.
yeah. That should be number 1. Number 2 for this year is, how do you handle conflict?
Mhm.
Um, are you the type of person who flies off the handle? Are you getting violent? Do you walk away from the relationship just because we have a conflict? So conflict is number 2. And the single most important conversation for 2025 in a relationship is trust and commitment.
Yeah.
Can I
That
trust
should
you
be
not to
number
cheat on
one.
me?
That should be
I
number
don't I don't
one.
know if that
Yeah.
should be number.
That should be
I
number
think
one.
we
Because
could
why would
probably
you be?
put that.
Because why would you even be with somebody that's not going to be faithful? That should be number one.
I, so I think that's just number 1 for this year, because women are growing, getting older, and they're like, I need something long term. I need to be able to
Absolutely.
trust you. I need you to be able to commit to me. But I, I still think money, because shit, eggs is fucking $30 a damn dozen. I think money should still be most important. But so I think as our generations get older, we're not looking for the short term. And I know I wish I had Bridget with us on this conversation, because she is like huge on, I don't do like the short term relationship stuff. So
Yeah, I don't either.
um
I don't either. I'm
yeah,
a relationship girly. I don't do
yeah, we realize that about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lock them in and lock them on. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Mrs. Keep a Man.
Yeah, there you go. And I'm also, I'm not for the short term relationship, um, because I don't want to keep figuring people out. I don't want to do that shit.
Yes, I hate
You know what I'm
starting over.
saying?
I hate starting over.
Fuck. That is the worst shit on the damn plane. Like, we sit there and you get to know somebody and you're like, okay, I'm set. I'm good. I know everything about this person. And then the shit blows up and you're like, ah, shit, I gotta go out here and start this whole dating shit over again? Hell no. So I'm definitely all about the long term relationship. And I think some of my younger friends will look at it as, oh my god, like, you get into a relationship, and I'm like, yeah, because first of all, I like sex, and I don't want to be with, you know what I'm saying, this one and that one just to fulfill my sexual gratitude. I want to roll over.
That's risky.
I'd rather just roll over and, hey babe, you good? We good? Okay, let's do that shit.
Mhm,
Let's get it in.
mhm,
Um. So yeah. So like the most important thing for 2025. For anybody who out there who's watching the show and you single, the most important question is, can I trust you? And what's the long term looking like? Um, it's see for you and I, it's a little different. Like we've been in a long term relationship. Like we've been doing this shit for a minute.
mhm.
But there's a lot of single people out there, and I've heard from a lot of people like the dating pool has shit in it, or the dating pool is pissy.
Yeah.
Um, and it's like, like when do we get to the point where we start looking for the long term? Um, if you like to party and the person that you are dating for the first 8 dates, this is all the first 8 dates. If you can't ask these questions and establish in the first 8 dates that
Mhm.
this is the person that you want to be with, then move on. 8 dates. And I ain't saying 8 dates need to take 8 fucking months either. It could be a date a week.
8 dates should be at least, I was already saying, 8 dates should be 2 months, 2 to 3 months.
Mm,
Yeah, if you can't,
okay.
yeah, yeah. Listen, me and my boyfriend went out on one. We was like, oh yeah,
That's how I was. No saying
we've been
like
together. We've been together
second
every day ever since that first date. So
second date, my wife thought she was still single. I was like, no, you not. Mm-mm. You mine. I took you on 2 dates. That was it. Like,
locked in.
it's us.
Yep.
Um, so in your first 8 dates, so now I know ladies used to have oh the 3 month rule or whatever or some shit like that. 8 dates. 8 dates.
The 8 date rule. After
Eight
date
date
eight,
rule.
the 8 date rule.
If
We are stamping that for the threesome
mm,
show. The 8 date rule. After eight
8 date
dates,
rule.
if you don't see a future with that man in 8 dates, let him go. Move on. Don't
Done.
waste your
That's
time.
it.
That's
Done.
the one thing that I hate about long relationships. That's the one thing that I hate about long relationships. When they end, I just feel like I wasted so much time.
Because you didn't ask the questions in the first 8 dates. That's the thing.
Listen, my those other relationships wasn't no 8 dates. That's why we didn't have 8 dates. What? I didn't start going on real dates until I got with this one.
See, you got ladies. If and I ain't shitting on you dudes. I promise you, I'm not shitting on y'all with this. But here's the thing: if you're interested in somebody, go ahead and take them on a date. Do the date thing. If you're not interested in, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Get in, get out, do your thing. But if you're
Exactly.
interested in her and you want to hold her up and you want to occupy her life, then take her on those first 8 dates. And those first 8 days, you should have these conversations. Guys, ask the woman these conversations, these topics. Ask them, what's your spirituality like? You know what I'm saying? What's your spiritual
Mhm.
life like? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And if it doesn't match yours, it's okay to walk away.
Yeah,
Even if
that's the point of
even
dating.
if you ain't get the buns yet. You know what I'm saying?
You don't
Even
have
if
to
you
get
ain't
the
hit the
buns.
buns.
You should know these, not that you should know these things before you get the buns, but I mean, you should know a little more that yeah, you should know some things before
Before you
you
get the
get the
buns.
buns.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to really pursue her. Like
Mm-hmm.
don't just, ladies too, if you're really trying to pursue that man, like you don't have to automatically give it up. Like learn some things about this dude. Like, sex really, really is a transfer of energy. Like
It is.
you don't want that negative energy inside you. Literally.
Yes. Literally. Literally. Or all over you.
Exactly. In your life.
Literally.
Yeah, you don't in your space. Like I remember like actually this week I had a homegirl who was asking for advice on if she should drive to this man's house or if the man should drive to her house. And I'm like, well,
Mm,
why he got to come over your house at all? Like, why do y'all why don't y'all go out? Why is he not offering to take you? Why is he not offering to take you on a date?
right.
Like, why is it just a house situation? Mind you, they've never gone out before. They've only been talking on the phone. So it's like, and even with that, why do you want him to come to your home? Why do you want her to come to your home? Like, one, safety. Two, you don't safety. And three, why do you want you
Safety.
don't you don't know, I'm not letting just anybody come in my house. I'm not just letting anybody know where I live.
Right.
Like, I don't know what you on. I don't know what you on. I don't know what you. No, no. And that's also why, my grandmother, she always told me, don't tell everybody to pray for you because they might not be
Oh
praying for what you
yes.
need. They might not be praying for you
Yes.
the way that you might want them to pray for you. So do not ask everyone to pray for you.
Yes. Facts.
Yes,
Facts.
niche, exactly. Do I get a date first? Listen, when my boyfriend tried to take me out, well, no, he ain't tried. He walked up to me and was like, "So what's up? Can we chill?" I said, "No, I don't chill, but you can take me out because I don't chill. I don't. Nah, we ain't chilling. I'm not about to come over your house and just cool it. Nah, you can take me out though. We can go to dinner. We can talk in public. Nah, I'm not going over your house."
So I just dropped those 8 things. You got to decipher them a little bit. However, um, I'm gonna do it a little bit better again. But 8 dates. So if you are, and I'm not talking about anybody in their 20s. You know, 20 somethings. Y'all got different situations going on. Y'all like, oh, do you got money? That's still y'all thing.
See, I believe that 20s is the perfect time to be rolling out the 8 date concept.
Really? You think 20s?
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
thinking
because
30s.
that is the time for you to date. That is the time for you to figure out what you want.
Yeah, I'm thinking 30s. I'm thinking that's a 30 situation. 20s is you still trying to figure out who you are. You shouldn't really jump into a huge situation.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why you go on your 8 dates, figure it out, boom, nope. All right, next.
Mm. And really ask the questions. And so I've never really had up until my wife. I've never really had a date where someone asked some genuine good questions on a first date.
Mhm.
And vet these folks who are in their
Yep.
20s.
Yep. You don't want to be in your 30s asking somebody like what their favorite color is. Like, that shit is annoying. That shit is
Yeah, that's
stupid.
that's 20 shit.
You do not
Exactly.
want to be
That's 20
in
shit.
this dating pool in your 30s. Like, I'm 30. Listen. If I had no man right now, I would not be looking for I would not be out here looking. It would have to fall in my lap.
It let me tell you, I ended up getting single in my 40s, late 40s. And that's when I found out the dating pool was full of garbage. It was
And
the
niche
worst.
fell in your lap
She literally did. Literally, she fell in my lap in such a
out
way
of nowhere.
I wasn't supposed to be there. She didn't want to be there, and we met each other, and I was just like, I gotta get to know her. You know what I'm saying? Conversation, dream team, my dude. Where you
Dream
been at?
team. Dream team. We started 8:15. Dream team. It's 9:23.
I ain't gonna hold it against you, but I'm gonna hold it against
aggressive.
you.
I apologize.
Where the hell
sorry.
you been at?
That was
We
too much.
we be looking for the dudes. The dudes don't be having it. But yeah, when
But you glad you
when I
made
met
it.
her, I was like, I was on a different level. I was on some fuck 'em and free 'em type shit. Like, fuck 'em and free 'em. Know what I'm saying? Let's get in, get out. And when I saw her, I was like, okay, conversation, right? She got head on her shoulders. Okay. She had this dude that I thought was trying to chase her, and I was like, I ain't gonna crush little boy hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown ass man. I ain't gonna crush. But I said he got this one day. If he don't land her today, she is mine tomorrow.
Period.
Period. I was done at that point. I was like, yo. But the same way you said that whole go to your house, go to my house, it was none of that. I was like, she runs. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I can give you a massage after you run or whatever, because I do good massages. I wasn't thinking sexual. And she was like, wait, do I get a date first before you start massaging me and shit?
Exactly, sir. Like, you're not about to just rub up on me.
And I was like, yeah, bet. Let's do that.
Absolutely.
Let's do that date shit.
Yeah.
And
You're not about to just rub up on me.
You know.
I was hoping she said that, because when you said massage, in my head, I was
she shut me the fuck down. And I was sitting and looking at the phone like, all right, did I just play myself like a motherfucking fool? Did I just really do that? And I was like, okay, yeah, bet. Let's do that date thing. Let's sit across the table from each other. Let's have some food.
Yeah. She don't even know what your hands really look like, and you offering to touch her?
Right,
sir. Men learn
and
from this.
I still didn't get to give her a goddamn massage until fucking a month later and shit after we had dated.
Exactly. Ball's in her court, homie, and she holding on to it.
I'm trying to offer you services. No, I'm trying to give my shit.
Here he go.
I'm trying to do my thing. I'm trying to, enhance your life a little bit.
No, you can't.
And she was like, you
gotta do the dating thing. You can't do your thing. You gotta do the dating thing.
So we did the dating thing. Date number 2, though, it was like, yo, it's a wrap. That's it. And she didn't know. Like, she thought she was still single. Fuck out of here. Bullshit. Not single. You are the total opposite of being single after date number 2. And I done already spent money on you twice?
Not spend money. Hey, yo, you can't spend a couple hundred every now and then, my guy.
The hell to the no. Spent money twice. That's it. You mine. Officially.
I'm dead.
Yeah, she held out. She was like, yo. But I bet when she got that goddamn massage, she wish she would have gave that shit to me the first fucking date. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get in there.
You look like you're kneading bread. I hope that's not what you do.
I'm saying you gotta knead the body. You know what I'm saying? You gotta knead the body.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? Bring all the stress out and away. Out and away. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, like, guys, do that shit. If she lets you do that shit before a date, then
you probably was sitting back like, since the first date, ain't nobody told me, but all right, I'm here now.
Fellas, if she lets you do that before the first date, before you get to take her out to dinner, if you get to knead the body and caress the soul and all that shit, that's probably not the one for you, because
that means she didn't see Dream Team before she came to see you.
Facts. Where you at, Dream Team? You Yeah, yeah. Some was giving a whole lot of body massages. I think three at a time is last time I checked with my dude. He was three at a time on this motherfucker. He, you know what I'm
A
saying?
mess.
He, my man, leading with his motherfucking hands and toes. He like three women at a time. He doing his thing. I ain't mad at you, homie.
But
I
when
like
it
to
comes
know how old you are though, because I'm once you get to a certain age, I'm gonna need you to start.
Dream Team, can we know how old you are? Can you comment
How
how old you
old
are?
are you? Yes.
We're vetting you right now. Waiting.
28. Okay.
Okay, do
Okay.
your
Nah.
thing. Do your thing, homie. Do your
Do your
thing,
thing.
homie.
Yes.
You better
Yes.
get them
Hell yeah.
bitches. Do your
Because my man is a
thing.
straight up gigolo right now. Do your thing, homie. Fuck it.
Hello.
I ain't mad at
Do
you.
it.
When I was in my 20s, I was just like you. Do your thing.
A
I'm feeling it.
mess. A
I'm feeling
mess.
it.
I
I'm
was
feeling it.
not. I was in a
You got
relationship
2
with
more
my
years to
boyfriend
start
when I
getting
was
serious,
28.
though. 2 years to start getting serious. 2 more years.
But I mean, when it comes to what is it? Commitment, trust and commitment. When it comes to trust and commitment, that does Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh yeah, player.
How
That's
you
all
gonna
they
want
know
to
out
deal with two
there.
people with two people that live in Baltimore?
Player. Yes, sir. Yes. One of my best friends was from Memphis, and he ain't know how to do nothing but be a fucking player. Got you. I understand. I get it.
But the trust and commitment, those two things are extremely, extremely important. And I do think that they deserve to be, I do think 100% that they deserve to be number one. Because, like, seriously, why are you going to be with someone if you can't trust them? And why are you going to look for something from someone if they're not ready to commit? Like, why even look for any kind, I don't want to say any
Mm-hmm.
kind of relationship, but you know, why look for a long-term relationship from them if they're not going to commit to you? Like, yeah, those are things that you should know off rip so you can know if you're wasting your time or not.
And not only wasting the time, but we have to realize, and we have to come to the understanding that when you lay down with somebody and you decide, okay, well, you know what, we done did our thing. I'm gonna go ahead and close my eyes for a minute before I get up out of here. You are trusting someone with your life at that point. You are basically saying, I trust you enough to close my eyes and fall asleep next to you. I think you should establish whether you can trust them before you do that. Um, because once again, I'm from Brooklyn, and I know a lot of girls who've set up a lot of dudes just by offering them some little tang. So
Not a little tang.
little tang, and the guy was like, sometimes you just got to take a moment, even though you may not get it on the first date, you may not get it by the fifth date, but I'd rather you walk away from it instead of going, you know what? I put my trust into somebody. I never knew whether or not I could trust them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I laid my wallet down with all my money in it. Some dudes, depending on your lifestyle, you done put your heat on the floor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you can't trust somebody and if they're not looking for the long term, why? Why do it at that point? You know what I'm saying? Why even waste your time? I know guys, I'm with y'all. I'm a big believer in let's get this one off and let's keep it moving. But that one you get off might be that last one. Um, let's see. I heard a lot of dudes ending up with rabbit ear stories. Yeah, yeah. They will. Man, them pockets. You walk out, them pockets is empty.
What's that mean? What's that mean? I
They
don't
got
know what that
robbed.
means.
They got robbed, and
Oh.
they walking around like, oh my god, I ain't got nothing. I came in here with $600, and
Oh, you take your pockets out and
you know what I'm saying, dude. Dude jumped out the closet on me. Yo, I'm telling you,
That's
it's
funny.
real.
That's funny.
And Memphis
what? I'm ready to
knows.
start saying that to people. You rabbit-eared motherfucker. What?
Yeah.
I'm ready
Empty
to start
pockets.
saying that to-
Yeah. Memphis know. Yeah. Yo. Let me tell you,
That is funny.
fellas, if she playing easy to get, she probably about to get you easily. So
that was a good one. That was good.
I'm telling you, yo, I am so fucking Dream Team 8:15 every Wednesday. Jump on with us.
Listen,
As a matter of fact, I really think, and I'm gonna have to run this by Bridget because you know it's three of us. We gonna eventually have your ass on the goddamn show because you got shit going on that we need to talk about. So we probably gonna pull you in one day and just be like, yo, here's the link, sign on, come through, hang out. So Dream Team, Keela, you got quiet on me, but that's okay. I need Tequila to be quiet. Because Keela caused problems in the world. But thanks for dropping in. Day Wop, thanks for taking a moment off of the PS5. I'm gonna have to join y'all one day and rock out with y'all. But y'all gotta take it easy on me. I'm not that good. But I know the buttons. You know what I'm saying? I know the buttons.
That's what I know the buttons.
So I'm gonna have to jump on here with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Do my thing.
They'll accept you.
I'm gonna need y'all to not judge a nigga when I jump on that game with y'all.
Can't promise that. They might eat your ass up. Can't promise that.
Oh, I'm sure they will. Brandon's sitting there like this right now going, yeah, nigga, get on. You know what I'm saying? Get on this shit right now.
Wait, what do you play?
I play pretty much everything. But except for fucking I don't play the shooting games.
Okay, no, he the 2K. He played 2K.
Okay, I can play 2K. I can play 2K. I can play 2K. I can play some Madden. We could do that. We could do that stuff.
Yeah, 2K.
But next Wednesday we're gonna be right back, same place.
Dream Team, we don't know yet because we are African Americans and we think about them. Bridget has a list though. Bridget's the one that got a list. We gotta make our list, Dawn.
Next, you know what? Next week I'm gonna be talking about Dream Team and his 15 ladies. That's what I'm gonna be talking about.
Oh Lord, that means you gotta be here, Dream Team. That means you gotta be on board.
I'm talking about you and how the fuck do you do what the fuck you do. I guess because you're 28. Like, you got fucking nothing but fucking stamina, I guess, nigga. I got enough stamina for one at this point in my life, you know.
Oh, Lord.
So that's my topic for next week. Dream Team and his 15 ladies, and 5 conquests, and you know, we gonna talk about the shit that you be doing. Only 2 now?
2 now.
Damn, homie. Oh, yeah, we gonna talk about you next week. You losing them?
Back into them good graces on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that. How the fuck did you do Valentine's Day with all of these women?
We have questions.
Yeah, we got questions that I hope you got answers. So join us at 8:15 next week. Anyway, we held y'all up, but you know, we always do that. The topics got good, conversation got funny. We see y'all next motherfucking Wednesday. Yes.
Make sure to like and subscribe, hit that bell so then you guys can get the notifications. Dream Team, hit the bell. So when we come on, you'll get a notification on your phone. It'll pop up on your phone. Hit the bell. Right. Make sure to follow us on social media. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at The Threesome Show. Make sure to follow me. I am the Big Ange on Instagram. We got DJ Teflon Dawn.
Yep, on Instagram, same thing. Teflon Dawn 357. And Bridget Elena.
Yes.
Bridget Elena on Instagram.
Yes.
So follow us. You'll get all of the content. You'll get the snippets. You can send them out to your friends. I got next week. There's somebody who grabbed our content and shared the shit out of it, like 3 fucking snippets, and I want to give them a shout out. I don't have your name right now, but I will pull you back up and put you out there because I appreciate that. We
We
appreciate
appreciate
that.
you.
There we go with the. You had fireworks going off behind you earlier and shit. I'm like, the fuck? Nope, not gonna do it. See, because you want to do it. It's not gonna do it. It's not gonna. There it is. There it is. In the meantime, we got love for y'all.
Really?
Be easy, folks. We got love. See us next week,
Bye,
Wednesday,
guys.
8:15. Yeah, Brand. Gotta hit you, son. Yeah, man.
Yo,
We go
game. Bye, guys.
later, folks.